discretion is advised.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us. Check out IWC, RWA, and more. And listeners like you, support this show at Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you...
It is the Monday Mayhem Warriors. That's the show. That's right. Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter here in Pittsburgh, PA, ready to roll with you. Of course, as I get over to the right thing so I can switch a camera. Hello. Also with me is the Mad One, Mad Mike. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm ready to enter the Thunderdome.
Doing that good. I did not check. Your video is not coming up. I didn't look over at this monitor over here, so I'm going to fix that here. There you go. There's Mike. Wait, there's Mike. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
So Sorg, right before we went live, I typed in www.thunderdome.com.
Mm-hmm.
I also did this well before we started recording. It's still the same screen.
Yeah, when are they going to roll this thing out?
I would imagine it has to be soon. Yeah, like I don't even see the link for it on the main WWE homepage anymore.
What? Really? Did they already pull back on this thing, like so soon going into it?
Or I don't know if it, like I'm going to periodically check on it in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night?
Just to see if it changes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't try checking during Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you had to do this during Raw.
No, there's nothing. I looked at it during Raw. There's nothing there either because they're promoting the website.
Well, no, they were not even promoting the website.
No.
If you look and listen to every time they mentioned it on Raw, there was no website mentioned.
No, they're just like, this is a virtual.
Sounded like an abstract concept.
This is a special virtual experience that everybody gets to be a part of, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and also, how is the name Thunderdome not trademarked?
This blows my mind that it's not, and I'm really, really interested. By the way, if you're having problems, it appears that our system may be running an update right now. If the stream is a little weird, I just noticed it, and no, it wants to restart now. Huh? Interesting. But anyways, no, yeah, it's really peculiar. I was gonna say like you know. Are we playing, or like, should we watch the Mad Max before we go watch the pay-per-view on Saturday?
Well, what I'm thinking is instead we watch Thundercats, and then we watch a Hacksaw Jim Duggan match.
I like it.
So it's Thunderdome. How?
I dig it. But no, it's, listen. I gotta say, on this announcement, the more I'm hearing about the perspective, and I shared a link and some text over on the Wrestling Mayhem Show Facebook group, and I shared to you guys over in the Slack too. So Kevin Dunn actually gets into some of the details of what they're seeing. And it is, I think we said a little bit when we were talking offline. It is akin to what they're doing at the NBA. Now, I haven't watched any NBA games, but the NBA bubble has been supposedly the best sports experience. And well-executed sports experience of this post-COVID era. From everything I'm seeing articles about how they got all this right and everything. So I'm kind of curious about stuff like that. So if that's what they're bringing in, but then they're talking about these ideas of like virtual ceilings and things. I'm guessing akin to what we've been seeing from the Shinsuke Nakamura. I remember there was a Stephanie comment about replacing the ceiling in a performance center digitally, which seems like a lot of work just to hide the big ass fan, but I don't know. I'm interested, and I want to tune in Friday to see what this looks like.
Yeah. I'm extremely curious
Mm-hmm.
about what this is going to be because I've heard like from the article that you sent over, they said it's not going to be like a virtual wall like the NBA. It sounds like they're going to have like individual seats.
Hmm.
So it sounds like it's kind of like a hybrid of what Major League Baseball is doing with the cardboard standees.
Yeah, yeah. But which is basically what the NBA is doing too, with like a virtual audience. I thought they're using Microsoft Teams. We've talked about this over on the Awesome Cast, and yeah, and that's how they're doing things over there.
I can't see WWE partnering with Microsoft though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tina,
I don't know. Tina is mentioning the #1iota.com, which does virtual audiences for The Voices and other shows. Is this who's going to be doing the Thunderdome for WWE? Who's handling that technology there? Because if that's the case, that could be interesting. So, and they are renting, like they're using an arena. Like I think the
Amway Center.
It's basically the arena they would run in Orlando with Raw, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're using the space. They're doing pyro. They're going to do all these digital things. Obviously, they've been doing even more and more of the on-screen digital with SmackDown lately. Less so probably with Raw for whatever reason. No, okay. One Iota is not the one that WWE is using, but it is somebody who's doing something similar to this. There's a lot of companies. There's a few companies that have been waiting for an opportunity like this. Look at Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Zoom has been like, hey, I guess we're a thing now since March. So, and of course, the growing pains that sort of come with that as well, unfortunately. So, no, this is honestly the most exciting thing is them doing this.
It could be.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. This is the most exciting possible news for WWE lately.
Okay, yeah.
It's a chance for something. It was like, okay, but listen, this is all until executed. We don't know how this is going to go. We don't know how this is going to come off on screen. Maybe they're testing it, but it's different as you know. Listen, when you do live events or you do live events at a large scale, and I've been a part of them. I'm wearing the T-shirt of one of them. You know, I was just a lowly switcher on it, but still, like, you don't know the effect. You don't know the sound in the room. You don't know anything until you get everybody on there. It's just like you don't see the bugs in the iPhone until it gets into a million hands because you can never pre-beta this thing. And Friday is their open beta. And I'm guessing that's how they plan it. They're like, Friday is let's see how this goes, and everybody sees there's something different. And we fix whatever last-minute stuff before TakeOver and SummerSlam. So go ahead, Mike, and then I have another question about this.
There's a video of set construction.
Is there? Not from them. Boy. Not from them. Like, you can't go buy this set. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
No, it's sprawling.
Oh, yeah?
It is sprawling.
Well, when you don't have the safety concerns of things falling on fans.
It looks like someone took a giant Elimination Chamber playset and flattened it like silly putty as it stretched across the arena.
Really? Intriguing.
Yeah, like it's just the legs, it looks like. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll pop in our little chat here so you can see what I'm talking about.
I'll have to get that afterwards because your face is on that chat. So
well, yeah, obviously. But yeah, I mean, you know, anything to make up for a lackluster product, I guess.
So anything? Well, okay. Listen. All right, WWE, while is not the most provocative storytelling in the world, always made up for it in presentation, correct?
Yeah.
They've been the most professional, high-end presentation of a professional wrestling product in have been for years. Years. This is that. They're the ones that did VR. They're the ones that did with the I can't even remember the company that was doing it. Next VR, I think it was.
Mhm.
They're the ones that are doing these 3D floating dog heads or whatever in fake Shinsuke music
They're the
halls.
ones who did Worms in the center of the ring.
Listen, and there's hits and misses, man. There's hits
Of
and
course.
misses. I mean, absolutely. Listen, when you're dealing with technology, I mean, they're kind of becoming a production technology company at this point.
I'm just like it seems rushed.
It seems rushed, dude.
Considering you cannot register for this yet.
No.
Like,
Okay,
you
yes.
can't register, and there are no details about how to do it. If it costs money,
Generic.
there's nothing about this
And it's
yet.
Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
I think if anything, they're like literally, yes. I think it's they have to be partnering with somebody that has this system. Okay. I gotta say,
I hope so.
they've probably been working on this concept. This concept potentially was pitched a month ago. Okay. And to get everything in and do what they need to do, like it's yes, it's rushed in that sense. I think absolutely. Yeah, that presentation that you go to that website and the links from their own website and there's nothing there, that is concerning.
It's just, like at the very least, a sign-up sheet.
Yeah, more.
At the very least, like put your email, put your password.
Yeah.
More information.
No. Even a mail list sign, like a mail list sign up. Tell me when this is available.
Like subscribe to my GeoSites page.
Yeah.
Something.
let me join your web ring. Is that what it was called?
Do you want to be on my Google Plus?
Oh, one.
Remember
Again,
the Google Plus circles?
Yes, I
Sorg?
remember the circle. Listen, can I add you to my circle? No, there's no asking. You just added people. It was an
Hey,
unsolicited
you just
circle.
add to the circle. You know
Yeah.
what? The circle is love. The circle
Unsolicited
is trust.
circling.
Also, I really don't like the concept of anything starting with thunder being involved in wrestling.
Listen,
again.
when I'm reading this thing and it says WWE is about to bring the Thunder, and I'm like,
I'm
is,
like,
is Thunder in
no.
Paradise coming to the network? Have my prayers been answered?
No, Sorg. WCW Thunder. With a big boy play, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah, with a big boy
Oh,
play.
jeez. Oh, man.
But I have to say something.
I'm hurting.
You know what the best news is for WWE so far this week?
Hmm.
NXT is absolutely going to win the Wednesday Night War this week.
Oh, yeah?
They are running unopposed.
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been like, what am I going to do Wednesday night? I'm like,
Sorg,
I guess I'm going to watch
Sorg.
NXT.
AEW
Our-
is running against TakeOver.
No, wait, no, not entirely. They are running against. They are starting at 6.
Oh, wait, 6 or 6:05?
They missed an opportunity. I know.
They should have. They should have. Like
Literally, the article like 2 weeks ago that said about all these time changes AEW is going to have to do for the NBA finals. It literally said missed opportunity by not making it a 6:05. So, but still, and that's a TNT thing. But it could be, there could be a thing where they just kind of maybe they'll just as a program.
I bet Cody comes out at 6:05
Yeah,
on the dot.
they play commercials for 5 minutes, like AEW house ads for 5 minutes, and actually start the show at 6:05 because I could see them doing that because they can't ask for a 6:05 slot. Also, a lot of these times, and this may be the case there, I think it's 6 o'clock or after the game ends, right? So,
oh boy!
because I know one of the other ones is
boy.
definitely that, and I don't know if this one on Saturday is. Hey,
okay, hold on. I'm looking at the schedule right. Wait, are you sure it's 6 p.m.?
I think so.
Because I'm looking right now. It's 3 p.m.
3 p.m. even better.
And at 5 is Transformers.
Ooh, the original, the first one.
The first one.
Okay, they're making some moves, TNT.
And after that, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, fuck! That's a second most horrible Transformers movie.
But yeah, so
Okay, thanks for the update.
That's at least that's what I'm seeing on TNT's website. So, but like it has an NBA playoff
hold on a
game at
second.
10 a.m.
Let me go to rightsofcensor.com and get some updates.
Yes.
We're just going to let that sit
got
for a minute. Here's the schedule according to their website. They do now. Are you looking at East or West Coast? Because it is 3 p.m. It is listed here as 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Are you on the wrong feed?
Okay. It says Pacific. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why it defaults to Pacific.
So this is
Right.
and then this is also interesting because on other nights it airs Eastern Pacific. So that is strange.
Okay.
Okay, I
it's-
see. They're dancing around live events, so that's probably why it is.
Yeah.
So they are going to. So you have something to watch on Wednesday night. They are going to show half of All Out from a year ago on YouTube. Both of the nights that they will be missing. So, as a little give out.
Okay.
It's like. Dude, it's like the SummerSlam's greatest slams happening on Fox at 4 p.m. Also, notice...
if you're going to do that, at least release the whole thing.
Also, notice there's a SummerSlam thing special on Fox at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
But that was always in the mix because it's supposed to be a lead-in for TakeOver.
Okay.
That was in the mix like a month and a half ago.
Okay, I'm curious. So am I going to tune in at 4... watch at SummerSlam's greatest slams, tune in at 6 for my AEW, and then tune in for when does NXT start? Is it an 8 o'clock show?
NXT might be at 7.
I feel like they've been at 8. I don't know. It's been a while. Nothing makes sense anymore. Let's be honest about
And
this.
then Sorg, don't forget, a week after SummerSlam, we have Payback.
God, what is happening? Like I have to schedule a Sunday show. I have to pre-tape this week. Thankfully, okay, I'm glad it's not in 2 weeks because then I have to like pre-tape another one. What, guys?
No one knows.
What the what?
No one knows, Sorg.
I'm trying to keep up. Listen, the shows I want to go to keep getting
I have a
canceled,
feeling-
and then the shows I want to go to keep getting canceled, and then like this happens, and I can't keep. Nothing makes sense. I did it again, third week in a row, watching NXT, watching Raw, watching a little bit of SmackDown during the things, and it dawned on me because remember there's like that kind of time slip thing that's happening in my head where I get really kind of chronologically confused, even though nothing really ties together except for Bailey and Sasha things. Which I watched in the right order today, thankfully. But I don't know clinically. I can't remember the definitions, but I'm just sitting there and I'm feeling that slip again, right? Just like that, you're losing touch at a certain point, right?
I
forgot
SummerSlam was this weekend.
And then I asked myself, is this what schizophrenia feels like?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Am I there?
Hold on. Let me ask. Is that what it is? I mean, do you have the definition? No. What do I look like? A fucking thesaurus? Thesauruses don't do definitions. They do synonyms and antonyms. So do you know what schizophrenia is? Is it when you talk to yourself by turning around and trying to do a visual bit on an audio podcast? Because that's what we're doing right now. Shut the fuck up, Sork. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I you can't be a Sathoris because I can't see your tusks. So, let's see.
Although I have been watching a lot of Heroes lately, so if you see me just randomly Hulk out and murder gangsters, then yeah, schizophrenia is probably on the table.
Okay, while we're at it, sure.
If a tattoo develops on my back and I look like Ali Larder, it's all right there. It's all a rich
Ali
tapestry.
Larder. Wow, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember Kristen Bell was on Heroes?
Oh, she was.
I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm excited to.
Ali Lauder showed up on some movie after that, and I was really... Oh, no, she ended up in Resident Evil, didn't she? Or
Probably.
Something. Does that seem right? I don't know.
Resident
What
Evil,
do you...
Blonde,
Sasha's looking at me. What do you think, Sasha? It's the only one that's left in here. CPO's looking the other way. It's not the joy you're looking for.
Sorg, before we get into the actual content of Raw tonight,
Are we?
yeah, I mean, we might as well. I have a Funko Pop update.
Okay. Whoa, this is new.
Sorg, I was able to actually go shopping for Funko Pops for the first time, like really in months. And I'm very pleased.
Okay.
I got a WWE Hall of Famers pop.
Okay.
That I will show you last, and I want you to guess. Okay? First one I got is the child.
All right. Yoda child. I got you.
Little baby Yoda. Little baby
Yeah,
Yoda, actually.
Yeah.
I also got Bill Murray from Zombieland.
Bill Murray from Zombieland. Yes.
Yes. And I also have partial AEW superstar.
Partial.
Kevin Smith as Iron Bob.
I still never watched that match with the two of them.
Yeah.
I'm realizing.
All right, so Sorg. I only have one left. It is a pop figure of a WWE Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you 3 guesses. And
Is it
after each guess, if you're incorrect, I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay. This seems like a long game for a pop guess, but Bret Hart?
No. Hint number 1, it is in the Pop Heroes collection.
Pop Heroes collection.
Mhm.
Heroes collection. Is it John Cena?
No. Guess number 2, hint number 2, is it is from a superhero movie.
Oh, you got Drax.
That's a really good guess, but technically we didn't have a Hall of Fame this year. So
Oh, no!
Batista's not technically enshrined yet.
Batista got snubbed.
So I will
I'm
give you. I will give you another go.
Dude,
I'll give
poor
you another
Dave.
go.
Well, side note, poor Dave. First of
Yeah.
all, Pittsburgh hated him. We're still sorry about that, Dave. And and everything that happened around that time. And then he gets snubbed for the like, oh, I'll come back and do the Hall of Fame. What could happen? Nobody's gonna boo me like Pittsburgh again, right? Where are we? Florida? Yeah, that'll be okay. Is that where they live? Tampa? Oh, Tampa? Yeah, they love me in Tampa. This is the movie
Yeah.
makes was the shoulders that I got going on right
Oh
now.
yeah, absolutely.
But
that's what it is.
but that
Yeah,
looks
he's
but
known
it,
for that move.
but it looks better because he actually works out.
Yeah,
More-
he actually has like
More-
delts.
yeah, he's got a lot more move in here, and the ladies love it.
So-
Me, I just look like a wiggling bowl of jelly.
Last guess. So.
Oh, we're still guessing.
Well, yeah, because Batista technically doesn't count, so I don't think it's fair to count that as a guess.
As a superhero
Superhero movie.
but happens to be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I said it was a WWE Hall of Famer.
There's a WWE Hall of Famer.
Mhm.
Oh, so this is. Wait a minute.
Ah,
Wait
there
a
it
minute.
is.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm blocking on this. I'm gonna hate myself. Go ahead.
Well, Sorg, I have a very important question to ask you.
Hmm.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age!
I did- Of course. Because while you love Batman and Robin, I do everything to block it out of my damn brain. Although after
This pop is great though. Look at that.
after
Look
the
at that.
after the Kiss by a Rose bit on last week's shows, I really gotta go watch Forever again.
Mm-hmm. You really should.
Oh,
It's all on HBO Max.
Like Batman Forever was like peak MTV for me. I have 2 cassette singles from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez.
Hey, there used to be a graying tower alone on
I
the
say
sea.
Tina was like, "Hey, Macho Man has Bonesaw," which I think there is.
My God, no, there is not.
There's
Sorg,
not.
Sorg. Ask yourself one question.
If you'd have what?
If there was
Listen, man,
a
I can't see the pop
Macho
boxes behind
Man
you.
as Bonesaw Pop,
Yeah.
don't you think I'd have 30 of them,
The
Sorg?
gla-
Yeah.
I'd make a house out of them.
Yeah, exactly. I would dwarf Bobby's collection with just buying every Bonesaw Pop figure.
It's
in
like
existence.
it's like me every time I saw a Pikachu with a hat in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I could definitely make a Pikachu house out of all the.
Mhm.
I mean, it wouldn't
And you can't
would be
turn in
humane.
those on a mass turn-in. You have to do
No.
them individually.
No, it's
Because
pain in the
like, do you
ass.
really want to get rid of Pikachu with a hat? I'm
Like,
like,
I guess I
yeah, I
don't.
fucking do.
Well,
It's
like-
not even that strong. He's just wearing Ash's hat. It's fine.
I mean, he just got a Santa hat, and he's a Santa hat Pikachu. And it's just like, yeah, man, Santa hat Pikachu, motherfucker.
Like, why don't other Pokemon get to wear hats?
Yeah, I know. It's
Like,
But-
the only other one you get to see being festive is like Eevee, and I'm like, that's great, but I'd like to see Charizard in a witch's hat.
what do people?
Why not?
When did Eevee all of a sudden get all the love? I don't know.
All right, so Sorg, Raw,
Oh shit! Was that the show I watched tonight?
kinda.
Hmm.
By the way, Sorg, the new Space Jam outfits have been released. The uniforms.
Oh, really?
They are.
This is
colorful.
random. I guess we're talking about Raw, but also I was
they're
diving through HBO Max, ended up in the Looney Tunes section, and was like going through, and it's like Looney Tunes, Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, Space Jam. I'm like, as it should be. Okay.
Yes. I found the shorts. By the way, Daffy Duck, probably the most stifled in the era of coronavirus.
Oh.
Probably the most stifled.
Oh. What about
Anime
Porky?
character of all time.
Porky was a pretty big sprayer.
But Daffy did it with such a plum.
A plum.
Like even Tiny Toons, like in the first episode of Tiny Toon Adventures, he goes to Plucky. He's like, even though you're kind of little, I'll teach you how to spray your spittle. Like, it's an art form to him.
I got you.
Yeah.
Why do animated ducks always have to have speech impediments?
Not all of them.
I mean, I don't know what's okay. Daisy Duck is
Scrooge.
Just, yeah, Scrooge. I
Being
mean,
Scottish is not an impediment, Sorg. I know you were about to go there, but now he is voiced by David Goddamn Tennant, so you will show him some respect.
I need to start DuckTales as soon as I finish all the Star Wars shows. I'm almost done with Rebels.
Woo!
I'm almost. Maybe I'll take a break after Rebels and watch DuckTales.
Sorg, I'm watching Legend of Korra now.
Oh, I gotta wait till the lady comes back, whenever that is.
Yeah.
I don't have a return date yet.
I haven't seen it, so it's exciting. It's
no.
markedly different from Avatar.
The family hasn't used that return to sender sticker that I sent with her out to California yet, so
Oh boy. Well, where'd you put the sticker?
I can't tell you on public feed, Mike.
So Raw.
Yeah.
Sorg, this was the go-home show to SummerSlam.
What?
This was the.
Are we gonna have? Am I gonna get a SummerSlam Underground? Hey, okay, let's roll back. SummerSlam. You'll never see it coming. What?
Yeah, we'll never see what coming.
What?
Like,
Is
the
this?
RKO? We literally see it coming every single time.
What are you doing? What is this? Who says you'll never see it coming? What, that we're doing a SummerSlam? The Thunderdome, the Amway Center? You know
Wait.
what would be a good tag? You know what you never would have seen it coming would be a good tagline? Us, the second week of March.
Mm-hmm. Sorg, it's Quicksilver in SummerSlam. You didn't see that coming?
Wait, which Quicksilver are you? Oh,
April?
you're the Avengers one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little more Russian, wasn't he?
Yeah, he they had some accent. I'm not sure what it was.
It was
Sokovian.
Sokovian.
Whatever that is.
Whatever a Sokovian is.
I mean, it only took 4 movies for the accent to be gone completely, so
She just naturalized, you know? I mean, it's
yeah, sure she did.
Yeah. So, listen, she has the power to bend reality. I think she can do whatever she wants with her accent.
I'll believe that when I see it. They haven't shown us that yet. I'm waiting for WandaVision to really see her kind of stretch her wings. All right.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'm waiting for WandaVision on that one.
WandaVision better turn into some freaky deaky Legion shit.
Oh, I have a feeling it will.
The Legion's another show.
I heard a rumor that WandaVision is all about her trying to get her brother back. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like a cool idea. You didn't see that coming? and back to Raw.
As long as it ends with no more mutants.
By the way, this was not poisoned by Zelina Vega. I checked the tape.
I don't know. So okay, Samoa Joe is like the voice of reason in every major storyline on WWE lately, and it's fantastic. What is there was I shared every time Samoa Joe comes on, and it's like Snoop Dogg going like that guy's smooth. Yeah, that guy's fucking smooth. Like it's great. It's great.
Samoa Joe is just like, listen. I realize this is ridiculous.
Yes.
Just
he makes it
I was
serious.
kidnapped by ninjas once.
Yes.
Just roll with me.
I could take anything.
Just roll with this. It's fine. Sorg, how many technical difficulties were caused by Retribution tonight?
I don't know. They're the worst.
There were a lot even after
They're the worst.
the problem was supposedly solved.
Also, remember, I was watching SmackDown and Raw at the same time, so I mean, the whole thing was a technical difficulty.
Oh boy.
So I got to see their like horrible. Listen, WWE. Listen, I don't know why you haven't signed Facade specifically for wrestling skills or whatnot. Please at least sign him for his graffiti skills, because whoever you have are the shittiest taggers I've ever seen. Okay, listen, we got some beautiful graffiti around here in Pittsburgh. Okay, including a couple doors down from here, and you want an expert. He used to be named the Bomber. That doesn't mean something else. That means spray painting. That's how serious he is. He uses an unfortunate term for his not really profession hobby thing, and still does it. Not illegally like he does it as a wrestler and stuff and all that kind of thing. But still, get Facade at least to do your spray painting. He can do nothing else. Hell, you got Abyss to hold a sign last week, and it was fantastic. He's a great sign holder. He's a great facial guy, right? You're not going to have him roll around in thumbtacks. That's fine. He probably shouldn't be doing that anyways. Cool. But Facade, just give him that slot. He can be that guy, and we can move on. End rant.
Sorg, seeing AJ Styles call him Joseph Park gave me so much joy. So much joy. If AJ Styles ever asks him if he has a brother, I may lose it.
I hope there's a recurring thing.
Like Sorg, his brother, Abyss.
Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing a hand thing. If you watch TNA, you know what we're
by the way, try explaining that to your fiance.
Oh man,
about wrestling. That was a rabbit hole she did not want to go down.
Strangely related.
Okay.
I just posted.
You mean like Abyss and Joseph Park?
Hey, I could tell you one of them was on a show that I just uploaded to the Indie Wrestling Network. Taking on, of all people, Jack fucking Pollock.
Yep. Sounds
so fantastic, and I need to watch that one. So, but
yeah, seeing Joseph Park on SmackDown, I'm like, first you give me a Battle Royal, which I love Battle Royals. I'm a sucker for them. Then you give me Joseph Park, and then you give me Blissular Manslaughter, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, SmackDown, you weren't bad. You didn't have a lot going for you otherwise. But
SmackDown got weird. This Braun Bray thing is
Yeah, they don't need to zoom in on Braun heavy breathing and sweating into the camera. I don't ever need to see
zoom
that
right
again.
in onto it, ladies. There you go.
So, Sorg, do you think they're trying to turn the Fiend face?
I don't know what's happening. I have no. You know what? Whatever it is, Mike, you'll never see it coming.
How is that not a gimmick match?
I don't know. Isn't something a street fight now? Isn't a Dominic thing a street fight?
Dominic, new spelling of his name, by the way, is now a street fight with Seth Rollins because Dominic probably can't wrestle a full real match. So they're like, well, we have to put you in a street fight. So it's Triple H 2019 rules.
If Vince can pull it off. Oh great. I don't know why that popped in my head, but I've got really worried. I had that I forgot to do my homework feeling because I literally forgot to watch my homework for tomorrow. I forgot what it is. So
It's Sami Zayn versus Cesaro
What?
from an early NXT.
I'm gonna have fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that back to me. I would have figured it out at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh no, not Sami Zayn Cesaro. Cesaro Tyson Kidd. Excuse me.
Cesaro Tyson Kidd. Oh, looking forward to that.
I mean, still good. By the way, so even Raw has realized that Natalya matches don't matter.
What? Yes, and also my impression from that is, why did Mickey James get Natalya? We made this big thing about her coming back last week.
Mickey,
and then,
can you please just go to AEW and challenge Hikaru Shida, please?
Please. Oh my. Please. You would do so much for that. Like AEW.
Or hell, Mickey, just go back to NXT and fight Rhea Ripley for me, please.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's a match you didn't know you wanted.
Yeah. Did it happen once?
Nope.
No.
Or God, imagine Mickey and Io Shirai.
It was Mickey and Asuka, wasn't it?
Mickey and Asuka. That was Mickey's return to WWE after she got hit by a fucking train.
Yeah. She's great.
She got hit by the Hogwarts Express, and then she got hit by the Asuka Express.
She came back even after WWE management was bad mouthing her husband.
Yeah.
So that would be Nick Aldis, the NWA champion, who's been the NWA champion for what, like 5 years now.
Sorg, is the NWA still real?
It's real. It's just kind of dormant-ish. Actually, there wasn't.
Oh, you can say that despite all its rage, it's still just a rat in a cage.
Every time it gets brought up, right? I mean,
every single time.
That's the go-to.
Gotta do it.
That's gotta go. That's gotta. Anyways,
we gotta go there.
No, there was an announcement. There's some announcement last week that the NWA is going to partner with a couple other promotions or something to do like a weekly pay-per-view concept. Like old TNA wrestling idea.
Oh, that always works out.
Yeah, I was not terribly excited about that after.
Hi, have you noticed that the coronavirus people don't want to be spending extra money? Right, but there's still people trying to sell things, and with the NWA, obviously, the driving forces between what they were doing so well are now gone because it turned out they turned out to be shitbags. So they're kind of stuck. Plus issues and plus being responsible because I mean they were filming in Georgia. Georgia don't give a fuck. So from what I've gathered. So yeah. I don't know. Anyways. So Sorg, on a scale of 1 to you'll never see it coming, how excited are you for SummerSlam?
I think I'll see it like off in the distance coming. Like
okay.
Just as if you squint your eyes.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. I'm not okay. I'm not. Yeah. Listen. Because I seriously thought about it because I had an invite to go do something else wrestling related on Sunday. And I thought about it, and I was like, I could go do that, or I could skip this one and hang out with friends. I'm not excited about the shows. I'm excited about the prospect of hanging out with friends either virtually or in person in some fashion. I haven't entirely figured it out yet. There'll be a watch party announcement if we're doing something officially. But I'm excited for that. Listen, Mike, I'm excited for people, okay? And whatever an excuse, I'm excited for an excuse to people that it's not just me and my dog watching wrestling. He's less interested in it, okay? Although I think he's just mostly not trusting me because I watched Dr. Sleep last night and he kind of was not up for that. He had some doggy nightmares.
Does the dog have shifty eyes?
Shifty eyes.
Because you can't trust a dog if it has shifty eyes.
But then I watched the thing on Rebels that had this magical wolf, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So I hope that made up for it.
The wolves or the Lothcats?
It would be the wolves. I don't want to get into too much spoilers, but
okay.
Yes, like it was the first. I imagine there will be more appearances. I don't know. There's like 7 episodes left, so
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
like it was a kind of a. Oh, this is gonna be a thing in a minute, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Dune, right?
What?
Dune. Is that where you're at?
Dune.
Never mind. Okay.
We
Yeah.
there's a TIE fighter, new TIE fighter that they
Okay.
had some adventures around.
What season? What season?
Oh,
are
I'm
you
on the
at,
last
Tori?
season.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right around where I'm saying. Okay.
I'm halfway through the last season.
Okay.
Man,
Okay, you're right
I'm
around
so
what I'm saying.
glad that I finished Clone Wars. I'm so glad I didn't watch much of Rebels before that last
Mhm.
season of Clone Wars that has like the rest of the Mandalorian stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm also still very confused and waiting for the other foot to drop on Mandalorians to get to where they are in the Mandalorian in that stage. So
Oh yeah, Mandalorian season 2, Sorg.
that's
Sorg,
coming.
all right, Sorg. I'm proposing an idea. When Mandalorian season 2 drops, we do a Monday Mandalorian Warriors or Mondaylorian Warriors.
No. I'm sitting through all 6 episodes. 8 episodes? How many is there?
Yeah, but Sorg, they only release one at a time.
No. Oh, we're talking about the new ones. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah, no,
I'm,
no, they
I'm
only
sorry.
release
I'm of mind to rewatch the first season. And
Oh yeah, I'm going to as well.
and I don't do that too often. Sorg's time
I'm
is
going to as well. Like,
Sorg's
yeah.
time is not Sorg's time is not to be trifled with. And although I'm watching a lot of TV these days, and I just finished Assassin's Creed Origins last night, so yeah. I'm kind of empty inside. Although I do have one more Assassin's Creed and Red Dead Redemption, and maybe I should finish that Arkham Origins game. And man, there's this Final Fantasy VII sitting on my Xbox hard drive that I'm like, do I do it? Do I try to start Final Fantasy VII for the third time?
That's a big time suck.
Yeah. Because I look up how long to beat.com and like, well, how much of my life am I dedicating to this game if I really get into it? Oh God, no. What do you mean this takes 40 hours? I don't know if that's what I put into Assassin's Creed Origins.
If you're gonna do 40 hours, just watch Heroes.
It's like, oh, I live in Egypt. I get it now. I get it. It took me a month and a half to beat Origins, actually. I think I started at the beginning of July. So that's good for me. So there's a couple I beat in like 2 weeks, but that was like Unity.
Jeez. Unity!
Man, I was on a run. And I'm not looking forward to the Greek one because I don't think you even wrist shank people in that one. So,
Wow.
I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know. And I didn't have a now storyline that baffled me, so I feel out of place.
And Sorg, don't forget, in a month, WWE Battlegrounds comes out.
Listen, man,
and Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Don't make me want to get games I have to pay for because I'm spending enough monthly. And I just bought that Transformers game for $20 because I was like, I want a Transformers game right now. Devastation is everything I want out of a Transformers game, apparently. Even more than War for Cybertron. So I swear every other day somebody asks if I've seen the new Transformers yet. And I was like, oh yeah, I did first day. Whole thing. I ate it all up. Listen, man. You don't need to...
Sorg, Raw didn't keep our interest at all.
What are you talking about? I mean,
no, I'm just thinking like Raw was not great.
You know what got my interest though? I did in the background at least have on the Keith Lee Evolve best of, and that was delightful. Mike, it's a lot of matches with Dijakovic, Dijak, I guess at the time, Walter.
Yes.
Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, I think his name is. Somebody's gonna correct me in the chat room. And Matt Riddle.
Oh, Rat Middle. Okay.
Yeah. It's that's. I don't know if you're all about the SmackDown version of Matt Riddle, but you're gonna be like, oh, so this is what the big deal was.
I'm a little ambivalent on Matt Riddle until other things come to light.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, out of the independent stuff, I'm going to ignore Drew McIntyre and Evolve.
I want to say give it a chance. I haven't yet,
But
but it's on my
Sword,
list. I'm going
you
to.
didn't watch him in Impact.
No, but this is like the transition, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, but I still don't really like him that
it's
much
still
now.
listen, man, you gotta give it's a different environment, okay? It's like it's like Ring of Honor Samoa Joe versus Impact Wrestling Samoa Joe,
No,
man.
But
It's
I'm more interested in this WXW Femme Fatale.
also of interest. I didn't see a list of who's on it yet,
So,
but
yeah, like Lufisto's on here. That
oh
already
jeez,
gets me interested.
Did you ever see her match with Katie Arquette?
No.
Katie Arquette was about 6 months in the business and had a cage match with Lufisto.
Oh, it's a tournament, Sorg.
Oh, it's like a show.
This is a tournament.
Fantastic. Like
Hold on. Now I'm gonna see if I can WXW because like some of those names are familiar to me,
but not
some
the
of them
same.
not.
Yeah.
Like Martina the Moth.
Is that the same as Session Moth?
Yes, Session Moth Martina.
She's over at Ring of Honor. I just saw a thing about that.
Okay, she's in this.
I need to watch. By the way, friend of the show alert. I believe in the last episode of Ring of Honor they did a special on Shane Taylor, and the Rev is all over that.
Oh,
like
fun.
he introduced. I know he was doing the commercial for it, but I think he's all over it. And also Ring of Honor, because I'm seeing everybody's road trip photos, is taping like tomorrow, I think, in Baltimore. So I'm curious to see how those go and how they adapt the things. About to say really bad things about Ring of Honor.
And Sorg, Faye Jackson is also on this.
Oh,
show.
fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm more curious about this.
It's kind of cool because it is like, hey, these are all the indie people that I've been following on Twitter, and I can see some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, like I don't recognize anyone else besides Session Moth Martina and Lufisto, but
yeah,
that's all I really need to recognize.
And if you're curious, it's very good production for an independent wrestling promotion. Like they have. Like I was really impressed with it. I didn't know, like, other than like the WWE produced one that they had on the one time. Like I was like, oh, this looks great because it's WWE, right? It's like, oh,
even that I was gonna say I don't think WWE had anything to do with the production. I think they were just airing.
No, I think they generally don't. And they were making some big moves on this. They're putting money into this thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think it kind of like the flow.
By the way, you still cannot access WWE Thunderdome.
Son of a bitch. Well, maybe we'll go up at midnight. So, I don't know.
That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see.
Well, either way, Mike, it's been fun hanging out with you, sir.
Yeah, we didn't talk a lot of wrestling, but God, there was not much.
We talked we talked about a lot of domes. We talked about some pops.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did our due diligence.
Under the
this.
dome, off the dome,
some Star Wars, some Under the Dome. Oh, I watched a couple episodes of that one. I wasn't sure about that one. So,
yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Should I go back and watch The Shining, or did I really just get the gist of it? I'm okay with that, right? I didn't need that for Dr. Sleep, right?
Well, I haven't seen Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
But The Shining, you probably know exactly what The Shining is just by watching The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
I was gonna say because of Ready Player One.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
But The Simpsons basically do almost all of The Shining in a solid 9.5 minutes.
It's been imitated so many times. So
yeah,
you
no
basically
TV and
know
no beer make home or something.
You don't the only thing I had to get was the actual line of they went to the thing, Dad went crazy, da 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 da. I was like, oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So, and it kind of came together in my head. So, there it is, guys. Thank you for hanging out on some Monday and doing whatever this show is. Um, Mad Mike, thank you for joining me, and of course, your usual, go check some stuff out at.
Yeah. Go watch Heroes on the cock, as we've come to call it. Oh,
Mhm.
by the way, hold on. This is something that irritated me. I don't like the short name for MVP.
Hmm?
I don't like when people like Cedric Alexander and Ricochet and
Yeah, they're
everyone.
calling Porter, right?
No, they call him P.
P. Yeah. That's like.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That seems lazy to me.
Seems lazy to you.
It seems lazy.
Okay.
Like he's not Mr. T. It's not like, like it's MVP. If we're not going to call him Montel or Vontavious or Porter, don't call him P. Just say MVP. Like, I don't know why. That just bothers me on a lot of different levels.
Here's another thing that'll probably bother you. There's a revival of Saved by the Bell on the cock.
Sorg, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
Mm-hmm. That seems right.
I actually saw the trailer for it, and they actually make fun of that moment, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those shows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen the
It's
trailer
Saved by the Beller.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like Fuller House, but
Mm.
Beller.
Mm.
And for some reason, the guy who ran the Max in Saved by the Bell still looks the exact same age. And also, didn't they drop him in like later seasons of Saved by the Bell?
Mm. Is it like when there was a different owner of Owls during Happy Days?
I think so.
Mm.
Well, no, because they still called it the Max,
Mm-hmm.
but they just never showed the owner anymore.
They still called it Owls.
Yeah, but Sorg, all I want to know about the Saved by the Bell reboot is which episode is Tiffany Amber Thiessen going to be on? Because that's really that's gonna be the one to watch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was a high point of white collar. I don't know why.
Wow, white collar reference. Oh, one last thing. Sorry.
There was a point where I watched just basically anything USA Network was putting out.
This is me being angry at USA Network. Okay. Sorg, you may not have watched it noticed it because you were watching two shows at the same time. But there was an ad for the Bruce Willis movie, Death Wish.
Okay, it was Death Wish. I thought it was a Die Hard thing. Because
this is my problem.
Wait, the ad references Die Hard, but is it for Death Wish?
Mm-hmm.
Like I heard something about Die Hard. I looked up.
Literally shows footage from Death Wish, but the text is the fly in the ointment, the monkey in the wrench, the pain in the ass, which is what John McClane says to I'm blanking on his name. It says to Alan Rickman's character, whose name escapes me at this point.
Hans.
But Hans Gruber, yes, thank you. I don't know why I have a pop of him. I have two pops of him. I don't know why that escaped me. But there was a chase. But like they use Die Hard quotes to sell a different Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, USA, you did the opposite thing. Now I just want to watch Die Hard.
Yeah, which is not on your network right now. Yeah, because I looked up and I saw basically order Bruce Willis. I'm like, oh, it must be with a Vengeance or something.
Yeah.
No, not with a Vengeance. One of the newer ones.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah, or
the A Good Day to Die.
Die Hardest. I don't know.
No, it was A Good Day to Die Hard.
Die Hardest should be like the final one.
I mean that should be the last one where he actually dies.
Yes.
Because this has to be said. He doesn't actually die in those movies.
No.
In fact, I don't know if I can name a movie where Bruce Willis dies.
Oh, what was the... Wait. No. You know one.
Do I?
You know one.
Which one?
I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh. Yeah. Well, to be fair, no body.
Okay. He blew up on. What you
Sorg?
think he's just rolling through the galaxy on that asteroid?
Sorg, Stranger Things have happened on Netflix. 3 seasons of it.
Long walk. Also,
we are going insane.
also watch Project Power on Netflix with Jamie Foxx came out this weekend. It's a good watch. It's a good watch.
Excellent.
You're just gonna it's one of those you're gonna watch. And be like, that was a good Netflix movie. But you're glad you watched it. So, guys, that's enough. We're getting out of here because my God, it's Monday night.
Hold on, Sorg,
Some of us have school in the morning.
One more minute, we can check and see if Thunderdome's up.
We're gonna wait for the clicker. We're gonna wait for it to click over.
I'm refreshing, Sorg.
We're hit the refresh button. Everybody's hitting it. Everybody's hitting it. Is this
It's like trying to buy Comic-Con tickets.
Are we gonna break the news? Is that what's happening?
Okay, it's midnight and nothing.
And now you know, guys. We'll see you next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.